you're way too good for that.
On the floor for the visiting Golden State Warriors. At center, Kevon Looney. At small forward, Andrew Wiggins. At the other forward position, Draymond Green. At shooting guard, Klay Thompson. At the other, let's meet the starters for your Oklahoma City Thunder. Starting at center, 7 feet 1 inches.
Welcome, everyone. A bit more excitement in the air tonight as this matchup is the first game of the in-season tournament. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We take a look at the Warriors. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's the Thunder. They're sitting in 5th place.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade. Goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Now here's Curry. That 3 off the mark. Wiggins against Dort. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Remains Oklahoma City ball.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Thunder ball.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Oklahoma City the rebound. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey.
Listen, we know Klay Thompson prides himself on being an exceptional defender. And guess what? He has the length and athleticism to do just that.
Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Well, here we are, Greg, in game 1 of the in-season tournament. Both teams eager to not only pick up a regular season win, but also take their first win in 4 games in the initial group round.
And it's going to be interesting to see how the tournament evolves, right? I'll be curious how that extra edge of intensity may be involved in tonight's game.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
The first free throw is good.
Looney taking 2 shots.
And so Looney nails both of them. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Williams, a screen on Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams, and they pick up 2.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Now Curry. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Curry, the feed to Green. It's stolen by Dort. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Doris, you don't see many players in the NBA that play the way Lou Dort does.
Kevin, this guy is legit as a defensive player in the NBA. Loves to do the dirty work. May play the 2-guard position, but his frame and his game play more like a forward. The kid plays with so much ferocity.
And here is Holmgren after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Giddey, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice step back to get it off. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Different look here for the Warriors. Sharks checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Gary Payton has checked in for Wiggins. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Curry. There's a minute left in the first quarter. Paul looking over the floor. He feeds it to Sharch. Outside, Payton. And stolen by Williams. Giddey against Thompson. Giddey, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Paul kicks to Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
Yeah, sometimes when you're 7-foot-tall, folks, Duncan is easy. Mr. Pokashevsky in prime position.
Paul passes to Payton. On the wing, Thompson. Giddey defending. Thompson misses. And there's the pass to Joe. Lets it go with a 3. Second shot opportunity. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here.
The previous play is under review.
The play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, hey, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points last game out. And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, GA?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry.
Williams is out there with Pokusevski. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the small forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. Pokusevski with the bucket.
And this will be more and more a part of his game, the more efficient he gets. Pokusevski, a big who can shoot it.
Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by Williams.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Pokusevski lays it up off the glass. Pokusevski's got 7 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Saric. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Here's Pokusevski. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Saric. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
In a close game against a tough opponent, I thought they did a terrific job of just keeping their composure and not really being rattled.
Good, nice play there for Micic.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the talent and the versatility Pokusevski possesses, Doris, is very evident.
There's no question, Kevin. What I'm interested to see is, can he add more muscle and weight over the course of time and focus on doing whatever he can to stay healthy long term? Because offensively, this guy has game.
The Thunder leading by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Saric. Green comes in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Klay Thompson in for Stephen Curry. Now, here's Looney. Here's Green. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Giddey the pass to Williams. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 11. Thompson surveying the floor. Takes the three. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Giddey the pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Shoots from 12. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Looney. Paul outside. Looney kicks to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Fires from deep. The Thunder with another miss. And it's Paul with the ball for the Warriors. 8-point game. Here's Green. Giddy against Thompson. Here's the three. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
Giddy goes in. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddy against Thompson. Pass to Holmgren. Dort kicks to Williams. Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Oklahoma.
You love what their second unit has done. Major contributions offensively. I just wonder if they can keep it up.
And let's take a look at the standings as the West. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Kevon Looney out there with Wiggins. Now, here's Thompson. Holmgren with the steal. Giddy with it. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three off target. Warriors trail by 5. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Here's Giddy, following the basket by Stephen Curry over Thompson. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Now, here's Looney. Wiggins finds Looney. Just 5 on the clock. Curry passes to Thompson. For the tie. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Timeout called the Warriors. With the stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Second, the Warriors.
Last year, they were so good at generating open looks from distance. That's why their three-point shooting was so high.
Curry kicks it to Looney. Wiggins surveying the floor. On the wing, Thompson. Giddy defending. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Thompson. Thunder have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Here's the floater.
The tremendous defensive effort from Stephen Curry. Believe me, his teammates will hear about that denial.
And coaches have these sayings, Doris. Among them, the ball finds energy. What does that mean?
It means, Kevin, that the ball honors basketball players who play the right way. In other words, play hard, try cutting, rebounding, pursuing loose balls. If you're playing with energy, usually the rest takes care of itself.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA, and right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena, they've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. The Warriors also with a sub. Paul's checked in for Green. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. The pass to Holmgren. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Micic, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And stolen by Giddey. Fires from 14. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here is Paul. Still scoreless. Back to Looney. And there's the rebound by Micic. The Thunder have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Here's Curry with the 3. Curry! What else is new?
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Giddey against Curry. Giddey, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for the Warriors, Chris Paul.
And he can't get the first one.
Chris Paul is as skilled as any player who's played the point guard position. His fundamentals are on point.
And he's good on the second. 19 seconds left to play in the third. Giddey against Curry. Now here's Giddey. From outside the arc. The shot that time not on target. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Warriors on top as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Getting there. The ball's moving. Looks more like us, all right? Good to great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great shots now.
Well, preaching how important it is, Greg, to take quality shots.
I mean, he doesn't want to settle for average shots. He wants his team to get in the habit of taking great shots.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Williams is out there with Pokuševski. And it's Micic in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Shot clock at 2. Paul with the 3. Cans it from downtown. Paul's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Pokuševski trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting 41% for the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Pokuševski. The shot, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Charge a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And it's Charge. That time on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Pokuševski. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Pokuševski. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
This guy's got a lean frame, but he is willing to mix it up. Draws the foul there. Nicely done, Alexei.
Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Šarić. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Wiggins is checked in for Payton. And it's Thompson in for Paul. Warriors leading by 6. There's the pass to Wiggins. Now here's Green. Golden State moving it around. Curry outside. The Thunder pull it in.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Thompson against Giddey. 3-pointer. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Giddey. Williams looking around. Inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Pokuševski. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Thompson with the bucket.
Klay Thompson, calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. For 3, Holmgren. Draymond Green grabs the miss. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Curry on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Outside for Curry. From the arc. Second chance effort. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Golden State.
I don't know how you can't be excited about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy at such a young age accepts the responsibility of the big-time delivery.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Curry kicks to Thompson. This one for three. And Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. To tie it up. Dort misses. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Wiggins against Holmgren. Curry looking around. Shoots over Dort. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Oklahoma City. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Stephen Curry. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
In any situation, Curry is happy to go to the line. He relishes the freebies.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Stephen Curry, guys, is going to be remembered as the greatest shooter in the history of the sport, but we should not sleep on the amount of winning this guy has done as well.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. No good from 3-point territory. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
14 foul. Shooting for Golden State. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the 3-point line? That's what it comes down to.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. And Greg on top of the regular season tally in the win column. They earn their first win out of 4 in-season tournament group games.
Giving their fans just one more reason to get excited here early on this season. Congrats.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Stephen. I know you're a great shooter, but when you have it going like that tonight, what goes through your mind?
There's not much thought, to be honest. It's just shooting with confidence and living with the results. So, I mean, there are a lot of tough shots, but ones that I practice all the time, and I feel like when I take it, I'm expecting to make it. So it's nice to get on a little run the way the game started. For us to fight back and get this win, that was crazy.
Yeah, but you were the calm in the storm, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris